there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. But if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey, so what we're going to do today, we're going to do a random ranking, and we actually have quite a few random rankings ahead of us here down the road. However, tomorrow's video will be a different special video. But beyond that, we're talking quite a few days of random rankings. Just going to be a busy time, so those usually take about 0 editing. So it's just one of my favorite things to film, and I can get it out quick, so that's how those will be. And I may be a little bit more later to the comments than normal, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try to get to them, but I may be behind, you know, by like a week or something like that. But don't let that refrain you from commenting on those upcoming random rankings or this one, just because you know, I do like to get in there and then check out those comments and reply to them, talk about movies. So it'll just be me on a delay is all. But anyway, let's get to today's random ranking. And speaking of all those random rankings that I'm talking about, if you don't know what they are when I go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite based on whatever criteria comes up from those films. So let's get to picking those movies. Might just do whatever this one is here. Excuse me. Ooh, I feel a slip cover. And then, should we go high or down low? Take it down. Take it down. Ooh, that one's thick. What is that? All right. We got to make sure I've seen them. Okay, we got to move that thick one. Seen it, we're good. Seen it, we're good. So this is a show, The Stand, and did I finish The Stand? I don't remember. Anyway, so we're not going to include it because it's like a little mini-series show thing. So here we go. Let's pick something else. Maybe from this area. All right. Hey, I actually watched that not that long ago. So first we have Hellboy 2. Of the 2 Hellboys, this one was my favorite. I wonder if it would be, actually there are 3 now, right? Because there's like a different one with, you know, with Violent Night, Santa. And I haven't seen that one yet. But of the Guillermo del Toro ones, this one was my favorite. I just like the effects, the practical effects a lot better, the makeup a lot better, all of that. But actually, I miss the voice of Abe Sapien, Niles from Frasier. Niles? Am I saying that right? Giles? Niles. Miles from Frasier. Miles? What is it? Man, I need to rewatch Frasier. It's been a long time. Oh, baby, I hear the news are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. But anyway, he does the voice of Abe Sapien in the first one, but he does not hear. Doug Jones does the voice, who also does the body work, who is the character, but this time he did the voice. And that's really cool. I think that's great that he did the voice and everything, but I did find it a bit jarring because I was so used to tossed salads and scrambled eggs. But we have an additional character in here through old Family Guy, the Family Guy creator. What's his name? MacFarlane? That's not right. Something, right? Doesn't he do the voice? Seth MacFarlane, yeah. He does the voice of like this guy who's like he's like a submarine suit made out of smoke and stuff, and he's really cool. So I don't know. I really liked this movie for the effects and creature effects and all of that, more so than the first one. And also, the first movie, I think maybe I just like, because I like it now, but when I first saw it in the theater, I was like, that was lame. I didn't like that. But I didn't really know the Hellboy character. I didn't understand the Hellboy character. And part of what makes Hellboy Hellboy is what I've learned from people who read Hellboy, is that he's like kind of so good at his job that it's never really that climactic. It's like, oh, here we go. Gotta take care of this. And then he just like does it. There's no like unnecessary build-up or exposition, or maybe that's not the right word, not exhibition, but exposition, but it's just like they don't drag out the fight, right? That's not really his style. They don't drag out the fight. So That's why I think it was so different than other superhero movies that I'd seen, and I was just like, this is strange, this is weird. But I got over that. That's why I kind of wonder which one would I like more today. But right now, this one's my favorite of the two Hellboy movies. Ron Perlman. Okay, next, Bridesmaids in a slip. This is just a old-fashioned DVD, but it has that slip there. If this is only a chick flick, then call me a chick, says Joe Morgenstern of the Wall Street Journal. This movie's hilarious. It's very funny. I like it anyway. I think it's great. Gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something specific. The almonds that she's eating, that part, that gray meat. What Rose Byrne is saying. Rose Byrne's kind of funny in this. I mean, no, actually, she's really funny in it. And gosh, Melissa McCarthy, I mean, like, she blew up after this. Like, you know, people knew her from Gilmore Girls, but it's just, like, weird. She had this, like, Gilmore Girls career, and then she, like, was in this, and then just became a huge movie actress, right? Enormous. Like, it was just like she was on top of the box office and just dominating movie to movie to movie. Even got like an Oscar nomination out of it, right? For the Signature movie. So yeah, I really like this movie. I don't know. I think it's funny. Very funny. All right, next we have Tom Cruise and The Last Samurai. This one I was actually rewatched not that long ago for a Tom Cruise marathon. I've seen every single movie that he's ever made. My wife and I did that sort of leading into the latest Mission Impossible movie. It's like we watched all of those and then we're like, let's keep watching Tom Cruise. So we just watched everything he's done. And, you know, this one is good. I really like it. And I'm trying to think, like, my thoughts on it this time. I was wondering if it was maybe a little bit slower than I remember. I feel like that was sort of my takeaway as I was watching it. I was like, this is maybe moving a little bit slower than I'd prefer. Nearly losing interest. I don't know. I wasn't losing interest. That's not the right word. I don't know. It was just kind of, it's not the right thing to say for how I was feeling. It seemed like it was taking a lot longer to get to plot points than I remembered it. Like, to me, like when I watched this when I was younger, it just seemed like it moved quickly and it was action packed, and this time it didn't feel that way. But it still has some great scenes that I really love in it. I like the opening when he's, you know, struggling and you know, doing those the street performance sort of thing, stage performance sort of thing. I kind of like the what I guess what's his position? He's like the emperor, right? Like, he was kind of interesting in sort of his shift in wanting to like westernize the army, and then sort of like when it comes to the samurai, how he feels about the samurai, just kind of that turmoil he was facing, you know, with tradition versus new and history versus new and all of that, and respecting you know, the things that he Tom Cruise's character was beginning to stand for, all of that. I mean, it's funny because I rewatched this not that long ago, but I'm still just struggling to recall a lot of the movie. But anyway, still like it. But how's it gonna go here in this ranking? Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna put it at number one. How am I feeling right now? Okay, so I think, you know, when it comes to, I don't know, like, I think I'm more in a comedy mood right now, but I don't necessarily know if I want Bridesmaids to be number one, because I also want to highlight the practical effects that are used in this film, because I think that is great. You know, CGI, I'm sure, definitely existed also in this movie. Definitely. But the practical effects that were happening here, the makeup, that sort of stuff is just also great, and whenever I can get a chance to highlight that, I do. But Bridesmaids, I love it, watch it quite a bit. It's been a while, but kind of when it came out. It was a frequent watch, and I really liked the comedy in it. So I think I might put it at second place right now, just because I'm in the mood to watch a comedy. And then Last Samurai, I think I'm gonna put it 3, just only because on that most recent viewing, I was thinking it was maybe moving slower. I don't want to say dragging. I still think that's the right word either. But I think this is where I'm at. I mean, I think I like them all though. I mean, I think there have been times when Last Samurai has probably been number 1 in my ranking. But today, where I'm feeling art more, followed by comedy and then drama. So maybe that is what my ranking is based on today. Just my mood, as in what I'm trying to watch, and that is a visually practical visual artistry, then comedy, followed by or drama. So there we go. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, followed by Bridesmaids, and then The Last Samurai. My question to you is, have you seen these movies, these 3 right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know down in the comments below. And then again, remember, tomorrow we do have an exciting video, or, you know, I don't know. For me, it's like a family. It'll be like a family vlog sort of thing. But after that, we're going to have a long string of random rankings for about like a week and a half. And I encourage you to still participate in those. I would love it if you would, even though I'll be absent from the comment section for about a week and a half. I mean, I'll hopefully dive in there every once in a while, but I'll be moving slow to it. Just gonna be a busy time. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. It means a lot. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.